Starting. Oh, we're live.
Live at Keeler Gardens. So we're bringing you another little excerpt today of what we do here at Keeler Gardens. We're offering these videos to you via live feed, or some of them might be pre-recorded, to keep you connected. That's what we do here at Keeler Gardens. We connect you with nature in a variety of different ways to improve your mental, physical, cognitive, developmental health, all those things. So our videos will be short and sweet. But we hope that they will compel you to maybe do a little of your own research, something for you to watch with your kids on your own, and then to guide you on a little bit of time spent doing something fun. All right? So I don't know if you can see the garden.
Especially connected with nature.
Especially connected with nature. I don't know if you can see the garden behind, but our goal here at Keeler Gardens is to give you a nature space also to participate in. And right now we ask you to do that safely. But it was a little rainy and wet outside today, so we're not in the garden. We are on the front porch talking to you about another aspect of connecting with nature. So I don't know if you can hear the birds chirping in the background. That is just an audio feed. You can actually listen to these wonderful sounds also on your own, but we've included that here as part of the experience. What we're going to show you today is something new that we're doing at Keeler Gardens. We are working with prayer flags. In the Tibetan tradition, oh, you need me to lift it higher.
Well, I'd like to see what we want to see what you're talking about there.
In the Tibetan tradition, images, words, designs are included on cloths that are then hung about. This is our first, so we don't have a long line yet. But in the tradition of the Tibetan prayer flag, you have an image or a message on this piece of cloth, and over time, this piece of cloth will be subjected to nature's rain, water, sun,
elements,
snow, and elements. And the idea is that as this tatters away, the wind carries on this message and this prayer, this wonderful thing that we hope for, so that the whole world can have some of that in their lives too. So the first prayer flag that we are putting up along our railing here symbolizes peace in our minds. So what I did, which you can do if you choose to be so in depth, I searched some symbols of peace, and I just used the...
Do you want us to see what's on the paper there?
The old internet. It's actually the same as what's on here, but the reason I'm pointing this out is because I am not an artist by any stretch of the imagination. So
But you are artistic.
But I am artistic. So I chose some symbols that I could replicate, and the other side is symbols that I could not replicate very well. So these are the ones that I went with, so that my prayer flag would have some semblance of sense and sensibility. So I'm going to put my little cheat sheet down here.
Say hi to Sue.
Hi, Sue. Thank you for joining us for prayer flags, fun with flags. So I don't know if you can see here, though, obviously the dove and the olive branch, Native American symbol of the arrow pointing downward, indicates peace. And in the center is the sort of general balanced lotus, open lotus symbol. And in the top left is a origami crane, which is supposed to be a symbol of peace. I'll be honest, my representation of that origami crane is...
So does it have to be perfect in order for the
no, it's
the prayer flag? Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So, and I don't know if anyone can see it at the bottom. I actually wrote the word peace.
Just to be sure everybody knows that it's peace.
So, with these, we wish for many things culturally and for our community and for the world as a whole. Thought we would start with peace. So, with that said, every so often I will design a new one, hopefully once a week, once every other week, and I will extend them along on this, and we'll start here. And
we have more string. It's not just going to be a 1 foot.
This is for one more piece, but then we have more, additional lines. And this, everyone, just so you know, is an old pillowcase that was done.
That's where it went to.
Yeah. That's Ed being the funny guy, leaving me to be the straight guy. So I'm going to attach this here to the railing. So when you walk by Keeler Gardens, you may see these prayer flags. And you'll think to yourself, well, isn't that lovely, a message? You don't even have to know what the message is. You don't even have to understand it. But as we make this longer and the messages get more related to the community, you might see your message up here.
if somebody wants to do that,
So
how would they go about that?
With that said, we will follow the comments on this particular video. And if you want us to build you a prayer flag and include it here, let us know what you want us to build it on.
Take a picture.
Take a picture of something and we will recreate it. Again, it will be a loose graphical translation based on the strength of my hand to draw it. However, if you're interested in drawing your own on a piece no bigger than, let's say, 6 by 6, leave a little bit of space at the top so I can run it through or attach it to our line. You can drop it off at Keeler Gardens and I will happily hang it for nature to see and for the wind to take, for everyone to share. If you want to just take a strip of cloth and write down your wish, I'll attach that. If you want us to do the drawing, again, loose drawing, just give us a topic.
Like how you say we. If you want Gina, I'll write stuff down.
We had interns that were wonderful artists, and we may ask them to volunteer from home, or we may have them back with us at some point in May. In May. They're through school programs. Ed is shaking his head in shame because, yes, I'm the straight guy and I don't know how to tell jokes. Point being, we want our whole community to participate, whether it's through suggestions or actively providing. In addition, we hope that the local businesses will share with us in that we want to support them in any way we can, support their strength, their existence, and their prosperity. So if any of you, the local businesses in the area, want to provide us with an old rag or an old cloth that they have with their logo on it, we will string that on our prayer line as a message to all in our community that we all support each other and we all want each other, individuals, businesses, families, to thrive here. So as a connection with nature today, we're asking everyone watching and visiting to connect via culture, via tradition, via other people. Even though we can't stand closer than 6 feet, we can share our cultures and we can share our dreams and our wishes. So you'll see some more prayer flags go up. As they go up, we'll take pictures and add them to this post, or we'll just post them to the regular feed. And as others participate, we will share that also. Please join us in connecting with each other via this wonderful line across the front of Keeler Gardens. And if it gets long enough, we'll run one across the top. We'll run one from the back across
That's
the
my
back.
goal. I want from trees to trees to the porch.
We'll run them along anywhere we can, as long as we're not interfering in any power lines or creating any issues. We can run them in the trees, as long as the prayer messages can dangle. And if you just want a special color, just a strip of red or a strip of pink, we can do that too. It doesn't even have to have a specific message on it. So I think I've said enough. I think our time has come. As a reminder, if you're in our community and you're in our area, we will have an easel on the front porch noting what our talks will be on. Can you see that? No one's standing behind the camera, so we don't know if it can be seen or not.
I'll go check.
So Ed had it right about here. Was that on the screen?
Yeah, but I don't see it now. So
okay. Again, Ed's trying to be funny, and I got my signal for let's wrap it up. So we'll have the easel on, noting what our most recent talk was on, and you can find us. Like us and follow us, so you'll get the notifications, turn your notifications on, and you can always come back and check our feed regularly to see what the most recent video was. So thank you for joining us, Sue specifically. Any other comments that we need to address?
No, she said that it was perfect.
Oh, okay, great. So it was there. So we'll share with everyone in the community regularly different things going on at Keeler Gardens. And hopefully this will be of interest to folks and you'll want to join in. So thank you very much. Connect with nature, fun with flags, and we will see you all again soon.